Hello, Jim Howard here in Fort Worth, Texas. It is, can you see the date? Whoops. It's, I gotta look on my computer. It's July 2nd, 2012. I know you can see the time. Uh, I watched the Newsroom yesterday on HBO, episode 2. I like it. I recorded on the DVR here so I can watch it. And I really think it's good. Somebody, the young girl, Maggie, is her name or whatever, a friend of mine said that he saw some reviews and that people didn't like her. I can't believe that. I think she's doing an excellent job, and I really enjoy the. I'm not going to spoil the episode for you, episode 2 or whatever. But what else? FourSquare has just FourSquare. Where are you? Not there. Upgraded their, made changes and improvements to their site. I was using it, and then I'm getting a very good picture of the screen, aren't we? I see what I got to do. Got to get close, up close and personal. Anyway, FourSquare has made improvements. I was using it a while back, then I stopped using it, and then I just reinstalled it yesterday because I got a new cell phone that really works really well. And FourSquare, I know it's silly and immature, but I just love the being the first of something, being the mayor of a place, or getting a badge and that type of stuff. You know, I wanted to be a Boy Scout, but I had trouble. I never even made tenderfoot. I couldn't memorize the oath. I don't have a good memory. It's 92 degrees here now. The heat, we have a heat wave across the United States. A lot of people are suffering with the heat, not just the people in Texas. I didn't check out the story, but I saw a CNN headline that coffee cuts skin cancer. It's interesting. They have all these things that cause cancer, cause cancer, cause cancer. Then they come out with things that they talk about, you know, things not being good for you, and then they come out and say that something is good for you. Republicans are going crazy with the Obamacare as a tax. It's a tax. It's a tax. One of the things that Republicans have said in the past, which is sort of unbelievable that they get away with it, they said nobody in America can't get health care. All you have to do is go to the emergency room and you'll get treated. And I worked 30 years hospital security, and I've commented on this before, I think in videos, and I know I have on my blog. If you go to the emergency room, most all of the hospitals are going to charge you and try to collect from you. They're going to turn you over to a collection agency. Some of the hospitals are probably not as bad as others, but some of the hospitals go after you. I lived out in Missouri, Cass County, whatever, and in the local paper, their weekly paper, every time that it came out would be a list of people who were court cases that had been filed against people to collect money from them, whatever, and there would be a long list of people who were being sued in court by hospitals, you know, to collect money from them. And then also, it's just stupid that the Republicans are allowed to get away with this thing of nobody has refused health care and can't get health care. If you go to the emergency room, certainly with a life-threatening condition, or just about any condition nowadays, because they don't want to get sued and they don't want to have the government say you're not, you know, following procedures properly and we're cutting off Medicare payments to you or something. So, but you go to the emergency room of a hospital, and certainly if you're having a life-threatening condition, they take care of you. You know, if you're having a heart attack, they're going to admit you. They're going to do everything they need to do. They're going to admit you to a cardiac unit all that kind of. If you go in and you're not breathing, they're going to make sure that you're breathing, all this kind of stuff. But if you go in with a broken arm, if it's a compound fracture, if the bone is sticking out or whatever, yeah, they're going to send you to surgery and have a orthopedic surgeon fix that. And then of course they're going to tell you, okay, you see your doctor. You don't, you see your family doctor for follow-up. Well, of course, you'd follow up for a little while with the orthopedic doctor. But if you come in and your arm is broken and it's not something that has to go to surgery or whatever, they're going to put a splint on it, and then they're going to tell you to go see an orthopedic surgeon. They'll give you maybe a list. Here's a list of orthopedic doctors. When you go to the orthopedic doctor is going to want to know what kind of insurance you have. And it's that way with everything. People, if you have, a viral infection, a pneumonia or whatever, if it's something you don't need to be admitted to the hospital with, they'll treat you there, the little bit of treatment that is needed there in the emergency room, and then they tell you to see your doctor. They may give you a doctor, but the doctor, when you go to call the doctor's office, they're going to say, what kind of insurance do you have? So the thing that everybody can be treated, that's not true. Thousands and thousands of people die because they're not getting treatment, that they should. If they got treatment, they would probably be fine, many of those people. I made a list this time. That's why it looks like I'm jumping from, I have a list. I ordered a large battery for my new cell phone. It will be here tomorrow, and it will come with a case part to go on the back so that the battery will fit in there. And I ordered a case to put this in to protect it, and a belt clip and everything for it, and that's going to be here tomorrow. And I ordered from Amazon, and for the first time, I'm in Texas. I had to pay sales tax. Amazon is now collecting sales tax. I put the link to the article, but it lists like 7 states or whatever. It doesn't list Texas. I found an article, after I paid sales tax, I found an article on the web someplace, and I'll put a link to my blog because I commented about it in my blog, and then I have the link there to the article. But they list like 7 states or something. Texas isn't one of them, but Texas is now, if you are in Texas, and I heard that California is going to be added. So if you order from Amazon, you're going to be paying sales tax. And I'm kind of curious. I think it's going to hurt Amazon sales a little bit. I wonder, is that going to affect you purchasing from Amazon? If you do, might leave a comment. I don't want to pay sales tax, but on the other hand, the states need revenue, where the states are in really bad shape and cities are in bad shape and everything, so they do need revenue, and this is a way to get it. And also, I had a couple businesses in the past. My wife and I, I'm not married now, but I was. Back in the late 60s, I think, or maybe it was early 70s, we had a tropical fish shop for 4 years, And even before then, and all my life, I've always thought that people should, if you can, patronize your, local businesses. And maybe this is going to help local businesses a little bit. By the way, I don't call Walmart a local business. I understand that they hire people locally, and I hope those people keep their jobs, and I hope they are able to join a union, and I hope they get good benefits and all that kind of stuff. But I'm thinking of little mom and pop, businesses, and I like to support them when I can, and I think everybody should. So maybe this is going to get a little more business for local. I don't know. I don't have a car, and I can try to get around by bus, but it's not easy, getting around by bus and getting everywhere you want to get and everything. So I'm going to continue to do business with Amazon. I mean, if there were some place down the street that I could go in and do business with instead of doing it with Amazon, I would, provided the price difference wasn't, a great deal. But anyway, 10 minutes. I'm going to end this video. Just think 10 minutes. That's great for me. Thanks very much. I'll be doing a video tomorrow, and tomorrow I'll be showing you my new battery and my new case for my. Then I won't worry so much. I want the case on it to protect it in case I drop it. Thanks very much for watching.